5 seconds to go. Start. Keeping in mind the requirements of the 21st century and with a view to improving the connectivity of our villages, my government has made commendable progress in expanding the network of rural roads. Under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, construction of 6.42 lakh kilometer of road network has been completed in rural areas of the country. In the third phase of this scheme, 1.25 lakh kilometer roads connecting the settlements, schools, markets and hospitals in rural areas will also be upgraded. Along with roads, internet connectivity is equally important in the rural areas. After ensuring electrification of every village, my government is implementing a mission to connect over 6 lakh villages of the country through optical fiber. Our small scale industries, cottage industries and MSMEs spread across the villages and small towns are the backbone of our economy. These small scale industries have immense potential of making India self-reliant. This sector accounts for about 50% of India's total exports. Several steps have been taken to enhance the role of MSMEs in the mission aimed at developing an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Development of small and cottage industries has received the requisite impetus through measures like modification in the definition of MSMEs, increase in the investment limit or priority in government procurement. Para. Honorable members, it is a constant endeavor of my government to ensure that benefits of entrepreneurship are availed by every section in the country. Under schemes like Hunar Haat and Ustad, not only the skills of lakhs of craftspersons are being developed, but employment opportunities are also being generated. Under these schemes, women craftspersons comprise more than half of the beneficiaries. These craftspersons are being connected to the global market through e-heart. Women entrepreneurs have a vital role to play in building a self-reliant India. My government has taken several steps to provide new opportunities for self-employment to women. Under the Mudra scheme, more than 25 crore loans have been sanctioned so far, of which nearly 70% have been given to women entrepreneurs. Under Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, Rashtriya Gramin Ajivika Mission, more than 7 crore women entrepreneurs have become a part of the network of nearly 66 lakh self-help groups in the country. These women groups have been provided bank loans worth rupees 3,40,000 crore in the last 6 years. Keeping in mind the health concerns of working women in rural areas of the country, the government is implementing the Suvidha scheme, under which sanitary napkins are made available at a nominal cost of rupees 1. My government is relentlessly working towards protecting the health of infants and pregnant women through various initiatives like Rashtriya Poshan Abhiyan, free checkups and financial assistance to pregnant women. As a result of this, the maternal mortality rate has declined from 130 per lakh in 2014 to 113. The under 5 child mortality rate has also reduced to 36 for the first time, which is less than the world average rate of 39. As my government considers it important to ensure equal participation by women, it is providing new opportunities for our sisters and daughters in various fields. So, my government has taken several decisions in this direction, such as appointing women in the fighter stream of the Indian Air Force and the military police for the first time, as well as allowing women to work in underground and open cast mines during the night shift. Stop. Keeping in mind the safety of the women, work on several initiatives such as setting up one-stop centers, national database of criminals, emergency response support system and fast-track courts across the country is progressing at a rapid pace for women as such. Stop para. Honorable members, keeping in mind the global requirements and challenges of the 21st century, the government has announced the National Education Policy. Stop. For the first time, students have been given the freedom to opt for the subjects of their choice under the National Education Policy. Stop. Students have also been provided the option of changing their subjects or streams in the middle of a course. Stop. Under the Pradhan Mantri e-Vidya, my government has developed the Diksha online portal as one nation, one digital platform for school education. Stop. Ever sensitive towards safeguarding the interest of the students, my government has also successfully conducted the JEE and NEET examinations in order to prevent the loss of an academic year. Stop. My government believes that the journey of the most deprived sections towards social and economic development begins with access to quality education. Stop para. Madam Deputy Chairman, I rise to support the bill which has been moved by the Honorable Minister of State in the Ministry of Home Affairs. Stop. This bill incorporates certain sentiments, which the country holds so dear as far as the office of President is concerned, and also incorporates the faith of the people in themselves that when they will elect a president, the person who would be occupying the high post would be a person who would have not only the love and affection of the people but would be, as the Honorable Minister pointed out, a dedicated politician whose, whole life is dedicated to the service of the nation before he became the president, during his occupation of the office of president and even after he retired from that office. Stop. It is this confidence of the people in themselves and the high love and affection which they hold for this office which have resulted in this particular bill being considered by the House at the present moment. Stop. Para. The Honorable Minister has pointed out that the President, who has just retired, has fulfilled all the requirements which are the basis of this particular measure and the measure which was passed in 1951. So, I wish that he had mentioned the last Governor General also to whom both the measures apply. So, whether we may agree or may not agree with the last Governor General on some of the political views that he holds, there can be no two opinions that the last Governor General was also an illustrious son and is an illustrious son of this country and deserves all the consideration, all the love and all respect of the country which are being incorporated in the present measures and were incorporated in the 1951 Act. Stop. While, therefore, fully supporting the measure which is now before the House, I would like certain clarifications regarding the rules that are going to be made for giving effect to the provisions which have been incorporated in the present bill. Stop. Para. In the statement of objects and reasons, we are told that a person holding the high office of president has even after retirement many public calls on him, and it is therefore considered desirable to provide him with secretarial staff. Stop. It is further stated that the bill provides for a staff which may be engaged for the president. Stop.